Yo, what's going on, man? Fabian Speaks, and we are back with another video, man. You are the destination, so don't be too focused on the journey. You know what I mean? And don't let that go over your head either, because I think a lot of people get too focused on the journey. A lot of people get too focused on, the steps traveled. When low key, it's like you're like the fact that you're even on the path, that this is your journey to begin with, you already arrived. Let that sink in. Whatever you choose to accomplish, whatever you choose to do, what your dreams, your goal, your mission, the fact that you are even directed in that way, right? Accordingly, you have already arrived. I think a lot of people need to take time to really realize that. Call it chosen, call it called, whatever it is. You was picked, you was destined already. It's just a lot of people don't hit the finish line because there's a lot of hurdles or things that throw them off during the journey. But you already are the destination. And it could kind of sound backwards, but people need to assume the position before they arrive. People need to proclaim who they are. People need to declare who they are before they even arrive. You already are. And what I've started to realize and started to understand at a deeper magnitude is once you already realize that you are, your whole atmosphere starts warping, adapting to that notion. It's an understanding. You got to be cognizant. You got to be conscious of these things. If you're not conscious, your frequency is off and you're already moving in a way that doesn't align with the mission or the purpose. A lot of people come from a lack mindset. A lot of people are always striving, always needing that feeling that they need to climb up, need to be pulled up. When in actuality, you are already. Every trial, tribulation, everything that you've been through accumulates to the final product. It already is you. That is your DNA. That is your makeup. And a lot of people seem to discredit where they've been, what they've done, their experiences, the skills that they obtained, the natural gifting that God has even given them. And excuse me for dripping, man. I'm fresh out the shower. You know what I'm saying? But that's what I'm trying to get at, is that once you shift your mindset to understand that you already are, you already become, your whole reality will morph and adapt towards that. When you are in a like a lot of people even speak to the abundance mindset, that coincides exactly with this message. When you are from or coming from a position of lack, at that point in time, you are already discrediting or minimizing yourself. Think in the magnitude. Think in the fact that you already are. You have the skill set. There's a reason why you're pursuing these dreams and goals in the first place. There's a reason why God created you to be who you are in the first place. The reason why you're a one of one. Nobody else can do what you do. And I alluded to this in my past video, but I'm going to make another video coming up where it's kind of talking about how I don't see why people don't like to be themselves. Why are you not proud to be who you are? It baffles me how people want to be like everybody else or do something that someone else has done. Why not do you? Because that's where the uniqueness comes. That's where, the differentiating factors will come into play, because nobody can do what you do or be you. But people seem to minimize who they are. People just always strive to be this person, that person. So a lot of people focus on the journey too much. I think the journey is already predestined. It's already your makeup. It's already what you're doing. It's already you. So just go through each and every day, picking up your cross. Go through each and every day, being the best you can, working, and naturally just striving for better. Because people have a vision. People already have the mindset. I think that's a part of your makeup. So when you look at it from that perspective, you will naturally be striving. And don't worry about the finish line. Don't be worried too much about the end goal or when it's going to happen, what's going to happen. You already are. It already has happened. And this is why I talk to spirituality a lot. And a lot of people can't fathom or realize these kind of things, but you are already, like, everything that you wanted is already here. It's already there in the spirit. It just takes a little bit of time for it to cross over into the world or into the physical. That's how the spirit realm works. It's eons ahead of everything going on in the present day and what we see with our eyes. But in actuality, we here. We made it. You know what I'm saying? So if people shifted their mindset and weren't worried about, like, you know, roadblocks or things that come in their way or things that occur, or, like, you know, the trials and tribulations, so to speak, and they always had their mind on the fact that they've already arrived, I think we'd all be a success. Not to say that it will stop you, but I think it hinders and dilutes, you know, momentum, progression. So yeah, take time to think about that. And I think that's a big reason why God emphasized, like, if, like when Moses, right, spoke to God at the burning bush, right? The story of Moses in the Bible. God emphasized that he is. He said that by saying, I am. Let that sink in a little bit. And I say that because we are. When you use the mindset of declaring and proclaiming that I am a warrior, I am a king, I am successful, I am a conqueror, I am a dreamer, I am a visionary, I am wealthy, I am smart, I am rich, I am unstoppable, I am a doctor, I am a business owner, I am an entrepreneur. When you start thinking like this, right, your mind shifts, your atmosphere changes, and naturally you align with already being. That's why a lot of people say, you know, a lot of people talk about manifestation and, like, you got to see it before you have it. You could even tie that into it, to where people are already envisioning everything. They already thinking with the abundance mindset. They are already thinking from the place of having already arrived. So at that point in time, you are already walking in the mission, the purpose. You have already become. So there is no lack. You shouldn't be always begging and pleading, oh God, I need this, oh help me, oh. Because really the Lord wants you to shift your mind to understand that you have it all. You are bigger than you think you are. You are greater than you think you are. Quit coming from a place of pity, a place of lack, a place of pleading and crying. Like we don't serve a God who's already done it and has already accomplished all. Like we don't serve a God who's just magnificent and extreme. Nothing is impossible, right? So I think a lot of people need to shift their mindset and understand that you have already arrived. You have already become. You already are. And once you think like this, things will so-called manifest in your life quicker. Things will happen quicker. Because the atmosphere will change. You are what you attract, right? Things will naturally, magnetically start coming to you, man. So peace, love, prosperity, God bless. I would encourage y'all, take some time to think about that. Really shift y'all's mindset. Renew y'all's mind to really understand that you are. You already won. There is no battle. You ain't in competition. You ain't got nothing to prove to nobody. So comment down below, man. Peace, love, prosperity, God bless. We'll see you on the next video.